Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick review of the SP120 High Performance Edition fans. Just to let you guys know, these are Corsair fans, and I do have a Corsair case. But that's not the reason why I purchased the High Performance Edition of these fans. I purchased them because I have the 980 AIO water cooler, and I have that installed on my Titan X. And I was gonna I actually put it in the push-pull configuration. So because of that, I needed two fans. The fan that they had on there is good. It's a good fan. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, but I still wanted the push-pull configuration. And the fan, the way I purchased it, it was in the set of two. And I like to keep everything kind of coordinated, and it's better to have two of the same fans than to try to mismatch because of the RPMs and other little factors that associate itself with that. So I purchased two of these. These fans so far, in my honest opinion, because I have it in push-pull configuration, I like them. They're good, but I had one fan on there, the fan that came with it. Under full load, I was getting around 53, maybe 54 degrees Celsius. That's because it was hot, and it just reached that temperature because the temperature in the room. So with two fans in push-pull configuration, I'm between 47 and 50 degrees Celsius. Under full load, it still depends on the temperature in my room, of course. And as of right now, it's only going to help around, I say best case scenario, you may shave off 5 degrees Celsius to make it cooler. The card is rated for, around 81, 82 degrees. They say 83 degrees, but I notice around 81, 82, it starts to throttle itself. So because of that, even though it's rated at 83, it throttles around 81, 82 degrees. So that's just an FYI. Or maybe that's just my card. So with this, as long as you're under that threshold, and I like to keep mine around, I'm happy as long as it's around 60 degrees Celsius or lower. One fan was doing it, and the reason why I purchased this was hopefully to bring it even closer to the 40 degrees Celsius mark, and I was unable to do that. So for price to the performance I'm getting, it's going to be totally up to you guys, but for me, it was worth it. Every degree counts, but it wasn't worth it to the extent of what I paid for this. These fans were $27 for the pair, so that equates to be $13.50 a piece. So, as I said, it keeps your temperature down, but it's totally up to you guys if you want it or not. The cool part about this fan is, I'll show you right here, you choose the color to see, like right in this picture. If you got a color theme going on in your case, let's say you want to do blue, red, or white, you can see the picture up here because I'm using the blue myself, because that's pretty much the color theme I'm kind of working with. And you could pretty much stick with your color theme, and that to me is the best thing about this fan. The bad part, because these are the high performance edition, sound, but you can kind of lower the RPMs if you connect it to your motherboard, and you can control how high it goes, and then that could pretty much kind of control the sound a little bit, but it kind of almost defeats the purpose of having a high performance edition fans within itself. There is another edition, the quiet edition, and the RPMs are a lot lower, but they're pretty silent, so that's pretty much some good fans. But for a water cooling system, I would never recommend anyone get a quiet or silent edition fan. Those water cooling setups actually need high performance fans to push a lot of air through it to try to keep it cool. For the quiet or silent editions, those are good for your case fans, to try to keep the noise to a minimum, because that's all it pretty much needs, unless you have that fan directly trying to cool a device and the silent edition is not doing the job for you. But for me, silent edition is on my case, And for my cooling setup, I always have high performance fans. This has been a quick overview of this. As I said, it's great fans. I recommend it. And yeah, just to let you know, I did use the other fan that came with the cooler, and I used one of these in the push-pull configuration. Just to let you know my results, because I almost forgot to give it to you guys. I only noticed about a 1 to 2 degree difference in using the fan that came with it and this fan right here. And I had another one of these for the push-pull configuration. So there you have it. You know, it still lowered it by 1 to 2 degrees on top of what it was already been lowered by. So I got like a total of almost a 5-degree shave off. If you want it just for bragging rights, I say go for it. If you want it for aesthetics, I say go for it. If you're overclocking very heavy and you're trying to get that ambient, temperature lower than whatever it is right now, I say go for it. These are great to have. These are some of the best fans on the market from what I've been hearing and reading, and actually from what I've seen. I did compare them to some other fans, and you know, these are actually performing phenomenal. If you have a problem with a lot of noise and you're trying to keep your case as silent as possible, then these may not be for you. That's why they're called the high performance. If you do get them, just lower the RPM, see if you could tolerate it. If not, get either a silent or quiet edition version of these fans. Alright, if you liked the video, thumbs up. Have any questions, leave it in the comments below. See you guys in the next video.